Well, good afternoon. We're going to do a different thing with this segment. We're going to discuss a news article. This news article came out April 3rd, 2019. How Fukushima nukes are still killing our climate, our planet, ourselves. About 450 reactors now spew huge quantities of waste heat that kill our global weather patterns. Pretty sure I've been saying something about that over the segments. All daily emit carbon and more during normal operations and the mining, milling, and enrichment of the radioactive fuel. A daily kill millions of marine creatures with hot dumping into the ocean, lakes, and rivers. Many kill birds and bats that all tall cooling towers that spew radioactive and chemical pollutants. None can safely manage their intense radioactive waste. All raise nearby human infant death rates. All see human infant death rates drop when they shut them down. All daily risk more potential explosions at the 3 Mile Island, full meltdown of Chernobyl, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 reactors at Fukushima. Many of these sites are on or near reactive earthquake faults. Many are vulnerable to death by tsunami. This list goes on and on. It's quite a lengthy list. People, we need to really pay attention to what they're trying to do to us. They can disclose all of this at their own risk, their own fight, but it's up to we the people to say enough's enough. Climate and weather patterns and ourselves. Stop and think about that. I've talked about absorption of chemicals through our skin with us or animals. I've talked about bringing all of this contamination home to where we rest. And then people make comments when they share the article, nothing we can do about it. That's where you're wrong. There's plenty we can do about it. It's education. And what these microbes will do to clean up the contamination from these radioactive power plants that are dumping pollutants all across our land. We need to make a stand. We need to talk about this. People need to understand that the microbes are the only thing on this planet that's going to do anything about it. And for those of you that still don't understand the microbes, let me explain something. If we do absolutely nothing at all, it takes thousands upon thousands of years for our environment to dispose of it. And what's in our environment that naturally disposes of it is our microbials. Natural, beneficial, recurring microbe that's within our soil. All we're doing is adding more and more microbials to break it down a lot faster. A mess that we have, it is. And it is something that we have got to get control of We've got to get our soil back. We've got to get our water back. We've got to get our climates back. There is only one thing that's going to combat it, and that's our natural microbes. So yeah, I've got a big stake in this as much as anybody else. And it's not the business side of this. It's my grandkids. My grandchildren and my daughters, they all deserve a lot more than what they're getting. Every one of those young ones deserve a chance. These articles that are on this page discuss all of the environmental issues that we're plagued with. Yes, it's a crisis. Yes, we can do something about it. Everything on that page, and the page I'm referring to is Mid-America Land Restoration there on Facebook. It has all of the contamination news compound into one location. And this is one of the key elements to turning this around. Our videos to explain to you that we can do something about it. That's got to be a key understanding. No matter how glim, how bleak, how ridiculous the corporations turn on things, knowing that there's something we can do about it has got to get across to everybody. Education, placing these videos where they can be seen. I'm only one person. It's going to take a community of people to get these videos out to where they can be seen. It's just another tool. But it's going to take many of us to do any good. Getting these videos out is very important. Getting people to understand that we don't have to put up with it. There are things we can do is step number 2. Is educating yourself on the microbial remediation of our soil and our water to get control back so we can survive, so our grandchildren have a chance. This is extremely important for everybody. Understanding, educating that we've got a problem and we've got solutions to these problems. But more importantly, along with our survival, is finding the campaign and donating to it so we can make more noise. We've got to educate the politicians. And the only way I'm going to draw that kind of attention is getting back in the political ring. Yeah. We've got some big issues, we've got some big hurdles, but it's going to take a group of us to make a difference. So go ahead, find Mid-America Land Restoration there on the Facebook, find all of the data, find all of the articles, go back through the timeline and read up. We've done a lot of posting on how the microbes will turn this around. It's back in the history many, many times. Reading and learning is a very important tool. Getting to understand that the microbials are very important to the survival. Understanding that our microbials in agriculture, in cleaning up our soil, getting the chemical base away so we can grow food naturally without chemical trace. We can grow more food, clean food, than we can with chemical. People have got to understand that too. There is so much benefit to resetting our soil back to the natural balance that God had intended it to be. The man is screwed up with the arrogance of nuclear, chemical, and everything else that we think or they thought they could outdo. Again, That's the corporation nightmare. Getting back to a natural balance that we can do something with is very key to survival. So, like I said, Mid-America Land Restoration, they're on the Facebook. Read the articles. The campaign is pinned to the top of the page. Donate to it, share to it. It's important that that campaign gets funded so we can do something. We're coming out of the winter. Yeah, we just had another round of snow and ice the other night, but you know what? As soon as this ground temperature gets up, it's going to be time to start working with the microbials. We need to be doing something positive instead of going backwards. We've got to get all of our soil, water, our livestock, get our food supply cleaned back up. There's so much work to be done in little time. So Mid-America Land Restoration, they're on Facebook, MidAmericaLandRestore.com on the web. Has all of the contacts, the emails, phone numbers. Got any questions, you guys can reach out there on the Facebook too and ask questions with the videos. That way we can have an interaction and I can answer your questions. Try and get some movement going. So, but we're going to keep on doing these short little videos. I hope everybody picks up on it and makes comments and shares them. We've got to get the shares up on the videos. That way people understand that there's a solution to these problems. Simple solution working with nature. No chemicals, just nature. How can that be so bad? Natural base, natural balance, clean natural food. Healthy. A lot healthier than what we've got now, don't you think? Anyway, folks, go ahead, hit us up, find us, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the videos. It's time that the people come together. We got to show the grassroots of survival. Till next time, have a good day.